What is the blip in Marvel? If you're a Marvel fan, you've probably heard the terms the snap and the blip thrown around, but what exactly do they mean? Let's break it down to understand this pivotal event in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The blip is closely tied to another significant event known as the snap. The snap occurred at the end of Avengers Infinity War when Thanos, using the Infinity Gauntlet, wiped out half of all living beings in the universe with a simple snap of his fingers. This catastrophic event left the surviving characters and the world in a state of chaos and grief. Now, here's where the blip comes in. The blip refers to the event where all those who were erased by Thanos' snap were brought back to life. This happened in Avengers Endgame, 5 years after the snap. The Avengers managed to collect the Infinity Stones from different points in time and used them to restore the balance of the universe. Bruce Banner, also known as the Hulk, used the stones to perform a second snap, which brought back everyone who had been erased. The term blip is used because from the perspective of those who disappeared, no time had passed. It was as if they had just blinked and then found themselves back in the world 5 years later. For those who remained, however, 5 years had passed, and the world had changed significantly. The aftermath of the blip was complex and far-reaching. People who returned found themselves in a world where their loved ones had aged 5 years without them. Some returned to find their homes and jobs had been taken over by others, and they had to adjust to a new reality. The blip also had comedic moments, like school band members reappearing in the middle of a basketball game, highlighting the confusion and disruption it caused. In films and series like Spider-Man: Far From Home, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and She-Hulk: Attorney at Law, the effects of the blip are explored in detail. These stories show how characters dealt with the loss and return of loved ones and the overall impact on society. So to sum it up, the blip is the event where half of the universe's population, erased by Thanos' snap, were brought back to life 5 years later through the actions of the Avengers. It's a critical part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, shaping the stories and characters in profound ways.